Hello everyone, I'm the Almost Otaku. Today we're doing a playthrough of You, Me, and Her, a love story. This game might look like a simple visual novel game, but I'm told there's more to it. So let's get started. Life is like a staircase. Gotta keep climbing. Otherwise, if you start to overthink it, you'll have trouble taking the next step. There are no branching paths, no point in regretting the actions you didn't take. They say life is a series of choices, but that's nonsense cooked up by the old and bitter. Yesterday leads to today, and today leads to tomorrow. One step at a time. What lies ahead? You won't know until you get there. At the top of the staircase, I step outside into the dazzling sun. This is the school roof. Most students are barred entry. Think I'd be used to the view from up here, but evidently a few hours difference is all it takes to make the world look brand new. Tara, are you there? I'm gonna get names wrong, so there's that. No response. The peaceful autumn breeze is all that greets me. Rest has spread out between the cracks in the concrete. Piles of desks on the far side of the resting exposure to the on the far side is resting from exposure to the elements. Fuck that too. Up here is it almost feels like a forgotten place, lost to time. Sure sounds like it. Really does. I love it. Specifically, I love the 360 view of the town below. I've lived my whole life here. Every inch of this town is packed with nostalgic memories. The longer I look out at it, the calmer I feel. When they randomly voted me on the campus cleanup committee, I wasn't exactly eager. If I'd known about this little side poke sooner, maybe I would have volunteered for the job. Roof access is only granted to two groups: the astronomy club for stargazing, and the cleanup committee to haul desks in and out. That said, I'm told there are plenty of spare keys floating around if you know where to look. The scroll roof has a certain legend attached to it, you see. As a result, every now and then other students will ask me to unlock the door for them. Which is why I'm up here today at the behest of my friend Utaro. Bro, again, I'm terrible with names. Unfortunately, he seems to be running late. Huh? I look down. There's a cell phone lying face down on the ground by the door. Whose is this? I crouch down and pick it up. Coming call from God. They really need to charge their phone, too. What? A little before 6? There's an incoming call from God? From God? Before I can answer, the ringing stops. Admittedly, I'm a little relieved. Seriously, whose phone is this? And who puts God as one of the contacts? Like, what? Um, you know what? You know what? So, this isn't technically my first playthrough. I've played a little bit of this before on my live stream channel, but I was told that which doesn't take too kindly to visual novel games, so here we are here instead. So we got that going. I'm gonna place a phone call. Oh, it's actually gonna let me dial. I back it up. Oh. I wonder if there's some kind of secret that I could have done. What the? Did I misdial? No, wait. Even if I did, it doesn't make sense. Whenever there's a problem connecting a call, normally you're supposed to hear one of those automated messages, right? I didn't exactly put anything in. Phone like broken or something? I had to check the call history. Okay, so I would have done that anyway. God, 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 God. Guess what? More God. What the heck? Next, I checked the address book. There's only one entry. Let me guess. God. Yep, you guessed it. God. A burner phone for God? There's no way this actually belongs to the big man upstairs, right? Well, no. He's calling you. Or you're calling him? Why would God need his own contact information on his own phone? Hmm. Now loading. Boop boop. A girl looks back at me. My battery is dying. What battery? Need to recharge. When I get zappy. I think I pushed the wrong button by accident. Looks like I launched one of those visual novel games. Seen some friends play these on handheld game consoles. Wouldn't be surprised if they made the jump to mobile too. Never played one myself. At least I don't think I have. But I feel like I recognize that uniform. Do I know you? Alright, you ready for this? Boop, 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 boop. Yes, you can get great content like that here. I can hear a strange voice. Alright. Boop, 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 boop. There's a girl up on the roof over the stairs, raising her hand straight up in the air. Moving around like she doesn't care. Her expression is totally blank. Just staring blankly into the sky. Staring at whatever lies beyond. Boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop. Huh? Her body starts to sway. Her voice is fading. Boop. 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 Boop, boop. Whoa. I'm not sure if that picked up my last boop there, but it was supposed to be real subtle, so. Yeah. You alright? Boop, boop. Her eyes lock onto mine. Battery. Dying. What battery? Need to recharge. Face is so close to mine. I can feel her breath on my skin. Her lips are inches away. According to the school's legend, two people share a kiss on the roof. Their love will be eternal. Wanna get zappy? Sure. Let's get zappy. Let's get zappy. Something travels through her body and across my skin, trying all sense of reason to char. Put in like a magnet. My lips are drawn to hers. Wow, is nothing sacred? What exactly are you doing up on the roof of our esteemed academy? Miyuki. What am I doing? Well, recharging. What? Kissing. What? What? Kissing triggers the event flag. I've heard enough. Miyuki swings her baseball bat. Don't treat Shinichi like a plaything. Yeah, I'm not your plaything. Shinichi he's my boyfriend. What? I've been friends with Miyuki since we were kids. In elementary school, we used to play together all the time, but we grew apart as we got older. Happens to a lot of people. Well, I've just been skating through life without any hobby. She quickly proven she can master anything she tries. With her looks, smarts, athletic abilities, and natural talent for acting, she became the school's queen bee practically overnight. Rumor has it she's received over a dozen love confessions with her first month at the school. I'm told 2 of them were from girls, and one of them was even from a teacher. What? That's insane. Supposedly, she shot them all down. But they say one of the guys refused to take no for an answer, and she was practically forced to fight him off with a baseball bat. She's so famous, the students here can't seem to stop talking about her. Then there's me, a total nobody. I feel so called out. I'm practically invisible, practically air. Bland, inoffensive, barely there. An utterly unforgivable NPC character in the RPG of life. I'm hardly even worthy of breathing the same air as her. Just being around her is making me kind of tense. So yeah, like I'm the furthest thing from your boyfriend. You be quiet. Ichi and I are in a relationship. I'm afraid you don't have a chance with him. Did you leave already? That's not true. You're not dating. How would you know? I'm a transceiver. God sent me a radio transmission from beyond the universe. Seems like she's too corn-dog short of a picnic. Whatever, talking to you is a waste of breath. Listen here, Shinichi and I have known each other for a long time, so as his girlfriend. Got it. She raises her hand, interrupting me. You're the childhood friend character. Your true feelings are a mystery. A staple of visual novels. Yep, this is one of those type of games. Visual novels. Oh, you mean like this one? I hold up the cell phone I found earlier. Whoa. Was that static shock I felt just now? Thief. The phone falls from my hand, now numbed fingers. She defiantly snatches it back and shoots me an accusatory look. I didn't steal it. It was lying on the ground over
落
there.
ちてた
On the ground. Yeah.
恩人なの
Do I owe you a favor? Well, I wouldn't go that far, but
お礼するの
I'll make it up to you.
ビリビリするの
Let's get zappy.
待ちなさい
Hold it right there! Yuki is now visibly trembling with
あなた
rage.
幼なじみキャラって言ったわよね
What was it you called me? The childhood friend
私を
character?
ゲームのキャラクターと一緒にした
Are you seriously comparing me to a character in a video
そうな
game?
の
Yep.
ふざけないで
Get real. She slams her bat down hard on the
現実
concrete.
とゲームは違う
Life is not a video game.
私の気持ちは本物でゲームなんかと比べ物に
You hear me? My feelings are the real deal. Some video game character can't possibly compare to.
はい
Got it. Yuki's tone is dripping with fury, but the girl raises her hand like she doesn't even notice.
チューできるの
Can you kiss him?
え
What?
恋人ならでき
If
る
you're
の
really dating, you can kiss him, right?
いやそれとこれとは
What? That has nothing to do with
今
it.
キスするの
Kiss him right now.
できないの
Should be easy, right? Yuki's face is so red, the sunset can't even compare. Pretty red.
分かってるわよ
Fine.
恋人ならキスくらい
Just a
キ
kiss.
スくらい
Perfectly normal for us to.
キスキスでもキスって
I can do it. I can kiss him, but if we. Listen, you're opposed to it. We really don't have to.
嫌じゃない
I'm not opposed to it.
本当はずっと待ってたの
Tell you the truth, I was always waiting for this. As kids, we were two peas in a pod. When did it all fall apart? Why did I start to distance myself?
新一がここに呼んでくれて嬉しかった
I'm really happy you asked me to meet up here. Yuki? Your voice is barely a whisper.
私の初めてのキス
This will be my first kiss,
あなたに
but I'll give it to. I can't. This is too
萌え
awkward.
なの
You.
私には慎みがあるの人前でキスするのが恥ずかしいだけよ
I just prefer to keep private matters private, that's all. Public displays of affection are far too
ねえ新
shameless.
一私たちは恋人よね
Tell her, Shinichi. The two of us are dating, aren't we? What? I
はっ
don't.
きりしてここに呼び出したのはあなたじゃない
Make it clear to her. You're the one who called me up here, alright?
そのおかげで私も心を決めた
You're actually pushing me to make up my mind and. Wait, what? I did what
しら
now?
ばっくれないでこれはあなたが
Don't play dumb. I know you wrote this. Yuki pulls a letter out of her pocket. Miss Miyuki. I'll be waiting on the rooftop after school. There's no signature. I've never seen this letter in my life. A likely story.
あれあれ
Wait. What? Wait.
そういえばこれ新一の字じゃない
Now look at this. This isn't your handwriting.
待たせたな
Sorry I'm late.
男のロマンクラブ部長あけぼのゆうたろう健山
I'm just in the nick of time. Yukitaro, captain of the Boys and Dreams Club. Of course, it was this
屋
idiot.
上での告白交わされる伝説のキスそして二人は伝説の愛を誓う
A rooftop confession, a legendary kiss. The two exchange eternal vows of love.
ああなんて男のロマンティックそして君は僕のラマンティックあれ
Yes, this is what dreams are made of. Me, the gallant prince, and you, the fair maiden. What?
曽根さん
Sona-san. Yeah. Visibly struggling to contain herself, Miyuki strides to the door and slams it behind her.
なぜだ
Why? Nice going, genius.
俺
What? Was it something I said?
しまったあまりの男のロマン状況に興奮しすぎたか
Damn, I must let all my dreams go to my head. Yeah, I don't think that's it. Forget it. I better save the explanation for later. We're gonna be standing up here all night. Hey, you.
塗る
Boop boop. Her expression is still completely blank. I don't have the first clue what she's thinking. That whole recharging thing from earlier. What was that about?
充電はビリビリなの
Charging my zappy? Okay, well, what's the
エッチ
zappy?
なの
Listen.
エッチ
What?
したのか
You guys were kissing up here?
待って
No!
たの
Almost.
未遂事件
What the hell is almost? Can't believe I have to explain
塗る
this. Boop boop.
フラグ必要なの
You have to trigger the event
好
flag.
感度ないと逆効果
You need to raise your affection points or you will fail. This isn't a video game. Got it. She raises her hand straight into the air like an antenna searching for radio waves.
葵は攻略ヒロイン
Ari is a romantic
この
option.
世界はゲームなの
This world is a video game. There's a term for people like this, gamer brain. I'm not sure what the original definition was, but these days it's used to mean someone who can't tell the difference between games and reality.
でも
But
黒髪ロング幼なじみがメインヒロインなの
your childhood friend with the long dark hair is the main heroine.
葵攻略は後回しなの
Ari's route would have to
バイ
wait.
バイなの
Bye bye. What? Hey, wait. But she ignores me and runs off down the stairs.
相変わらずの電波っぷりだな
That girl is always such an enigma. What do you mean by always?
というか説明してもらうぞ曽根さんがいなくなった原因は何だ
More importantly, I need you to explain why the heck Sony's on stormed off like that.
そしてどうして向こうまで貴様ディア銃かディア銃なのか
You got more crew to boot, you punk. Are you a normie? Are you a goddamn normie? Wait a second. Do you know her?
は何言ってるんだ
What? Are you
さ
serious?
っきの電波は向こう葵
That ditz was Murako Aoi.
俺たちのクラスメートだろ
She's in our class, dude. You, me, and her, a love story. That's an interesting and weird game so far. Let's continue. 2 minutes in a load. Murako Aoi. The name doesn't ring any bells whatsoever. To be honest, I'm not much of a people person. I'm pretty socially awkward. Again, I feel called out. Why are they calling me out? It's been almost 6 months and I still don't know the names of all the girls in our class. But that's grade A Space Cadet. It's hard to believe I could forget someone as unique as her. I crawl into bed.
ビリビリするの
Want to get zappy. Back there on the roof. Everything from her pose to her appearance, and everything she said, was all identical to that scene from the mobile game. Almost like she jumped right out of the scene into real life. And the protagonist's name, Shinichi too. No, it can't be. I don't have the power to turn video games into reality, do I? Whoa there, buddy. No, I'm the one with gamer brain. That visual novel was on her phone. She probably has all the dialogue memorized. She's probably just acting it out. Probably set the protagonist's name to mine on purpose. But why? Forget it. I'm letting my imagination get carried away. Pull the blankets over my head and squeeze my eyes shut. That night, in my dreams, I see me and we kiss. Bruh. Start of a new day. Man, that dream I had last night was pretty weird. But I know today will be just the same as always. Just another ordinary... Huh? A letter tumbles out my shoe locker. Take it to my desk and open it carefully, half terrified to discover what awaits me inside. Being on the roof at lunch. Die! Ah! The terror, what are you peeking?
曽根さんと幼馴染であることが発覚し、向こうに二股をかけようとした上に。
First I find out you're old friends with Sonu-san, and then I find out not only did you try to cheat on her with Muriko.
そんな古式ゆかしいラブレターまで。
On top of that, you got this old-fashioned love letter.
リア充か、リア充だな、リア充なんだな。
You're a normie, aren't you? You are a goddamn normie.
お天道様が許しても、この男のロマンクラブ部長、あけぼの雄太郎が断固として許さん。
Your god may forgive you, but as the captain of the Boys and Dreams Club, Yukitari never will. Keep your nose out of other people's letters.
すまん。
Sorry.
だが一応、男のロマンクラブの存続にも関わることだろう。
You know stuff like this will affect whether the BD Club lives to see another day. Yes, the Boys and Dreams Club. Don't worry. It doesn't make much sense to me either. Yukitaro describes this club as for boys who want to pursue their dream. Personally, I have no idea what that means. The club's actually been around for quite some time, but with a name like that, I can't imagine many people would go out of their way to join. Unsurprisingly, when spring rolled around, Yukitaro was the only member left of the BD Club was on the verge of being disbanded. In the end, he convinced me to join, in name only, truly to keep the club alive. It doesn't matter what I do as long as I stay in the club, right? My friend, you can't pursue a dream you're already living. The moment you achieve romantic fulfillment and become a normie, your membership is null and void. That is the oath sworn by the BD Club. BD Boys. Maybe disbanding is for the best?
それは時々俺の悩み
I'm starting to think so too. He's trying to seem like a goofball, but he takes this 100% seriously.
部の存続のために恋愛の目を潰すわけにはいかんしな
No nonsense in sabotaging a relationship just to keep my club alive, you know.
ほらよ
Here. Set something on my desk. That's the game I saw yesterday. Mr. Marcher left the guitar to manage to know every last detail of what happened. Obviously, I couldn't tell him about all that stuff Miyuki said, but I did tell him about the visual novel on her phone. I barely gave you anything to go on. How did you find it?
龍次郎そういうのに詳しいからさ
Oh. Ryuji knows a lot about these games. Who's Ryuji?
俺の弟な
I didn't say name's wrong. My kid
ヒロイン
brother.
が向こうそっくりだって言ってただろ写真見せたら一発だった
Did the hair looks dead on like Muraku. So I showed him a picture of her, and that was all it took. Look at the girl on the screen. Then I look at the girl sitting a few desks away. They're absolutely identical. A perfect 2D recreation. If you told me the developers modeled their character on her, I wouldn't doubt it for a second. She sits silently at her desk. She doesn't try to talk to anyone or play with her phone. She just stares into empty space. While everyone else is chattering about their morning with their friends, the space around her is perfectly quiet like a vacuum. Almost as if she's focusing her entire being on picking up the faintest radio waves, the furthest reaches of space.
はい
Got it! Just then she thrust her hand up into the air.
電波受信なの
Transmission
開
received.
発スケジュール把握なの
Development schedule
攻
confirmed.
略継続するの
Routing in progress. He babbles to no one in particular. But our class is already used to her antics. No one finds her behavior surprising. At least that's the sense I get. What a
悪い
weirdo.
ことは言わんやめとけ
Nothing against her, but I suggest you set your sights elsewhere.
あんなのと付き合ったら苦労するに決まってる
She's one giant headache waiting to happen. Never said I was interested in her like that.
じゃあなんで詮索を
And why are you asking about her? Tried to kiss me on the roof. Obviously, I'm gonna be at least a little curious, you know. That's all it
なら
is.
いいんだが
For your sake, I sure hope
あ
so.
んまりいい噂を聞かないし
I've heard some pretty bad rumors, dude. Such as,
男癖が悪いとかなんとか
they say she's
い
easy.
や俺は信じないけどな
Not that I buy it,
彼
obviously.
女普通にコミュニケーションが成立するようには思えないし
I mean, she's possible to talk to, much less anything else. After witnessing her gamer brain antics yesterday, I agree. Seems like she's off in her own little world, or at the very least, totally oblivious to the people around her. She can't carry a conversation to save her life. And there you guitar. This game available on the App
こ
Store.
のまま持ってけ
You can keep it. What? The phone?
これ龍次郎の旧型なんだ
Here's Jersey got himself a
シ
new
ム
one
カード抜い
recently.
てあるから通話はできないけどゲームなら問題ないから
No SIM cards, you can't make calls with it, but you can download games no
龍
problem.
次郎が言うにはネトラレ系の隠れた名作らしい
According to him, this is a cult classic NTR game. NTR, what's that?
俺にはわからん専門用語らしいからな
Hell if I know, it's visual novel terminology, I guess.
何やら男のロマンが香る。
But I'm getting some GG vibes from it. I see.
おはよ
Good morning. Yuki's voice rings out through the classroom. Just like that, all the girls start to gather around her in a gigantic circle. They start asking her questions like whether she's seen last night's season premiere or if she's heard about the newest store that just opened up in town. No matter the topic, Miyuki answers each one with grace, sophistication, and a smile. Just like that, she lights up the room, drawing attention from quite a few of the guys in our class. This happens every morning, and every time it makes me painfully aware of the distance between us. Sunny Miyuki, Queen Bee, and I'm nobody.
学園という名の荒野に咲いた一輪の花。
Lone flower blossoming in the vast desert of this campus.
やはり曽根さんはお美しいな。
Man, she's so beautiful. Yeah. Here in the classroom, she's the star of the show. But I know she's just playing the part. As her old friend, I know what she's really like, fussy and plain spoken.
おい、今の見たか？
Dude, did you see that? Huh?
曽根さんがこっちチラ見した。
I just realized my head is in the way of these characters. We'll have to fix that for next time. Clan just glanced over at us.
ああ、俺やっぱり曽根さんラブだ。ロマンを求めて告白せざるを得ない。定めだ。
Oh, let's do that now, actually. Nope. Oh. Do that. Hold on, let me line this up. There we go. That'll work. There you go, now you can see characters' faces. Sorry. Can't help it. I'm crazy about her. And if I want to pursue this dream, I gotta confess my love. It's destiny. Good luck, I'm rooting for you, man. And yet, even as we spoke,
ルル。
boop boop, I can't help but glance at Muraku out of the corner of my eye. Amid the cheerful chatter, she sits perfectly still, the very picture of loneliness. During class, using my textbook as a cover, I stealthily take out Tara's brother's phone and launch the game. Boop boop. Her eyes lock onto mine.
切れたの。
My battery is dying. What battery?
必要なの。
Need to recharge
ビリするの。
when I get zappy. Yeah, this is definitely the same game from yesterday. Conversation plays out a little differently in the game, but for the most part, it's exactly the same as what happened on the. This level of pinpoint actually can't possibly be a coincidence. Must have been intentionally trying to recreate the scene for the world. From the word. Is she really interested in me? Well there, buddy. I muttered to myself. It's way too early to be drawn any sort of conclusion. Prior to yesterday, she and I had never even spoken to each other. Letting myself to keep a level head, I resumed the game.
待つの。
Wait. I are you doing?
親猫なの。
I'm the mommy cat. Nice cat. Nice try. Nice cat. Nice try. Cats don't talk, they meow. Boop boop. Ari frowns down at herself for a
親
moment.
猫にゃの。
Meow. I'm the mommy cat. That's not what I meant. She strikes me as familiar. Definitely seems like the sort of thing the real world Miyuki would say, at least. Excuse me. I know her perchance for her oddball antics. I can't be sure she wouldn't do something like this IRL. I shoot a fervent glance at the IRL
ぬる。
crew. Again, I keep saying this stuff wrong. Y'all can explain it down below and it still probably would go right over my head. A trademark pose again. Not taking any notes. In fact, she doesn't seem to care about the lesson at all. Instead, she just sits there, hand in the air, staring into empty space. Even in the autumn afternoon, even in autumn, the afternoon sun is harsh as ever. My vision is engulfed in a white haze. Eventually, after blinking a few times, my sight finally registers a lone figure. Oh,
新一
Benichi. Standing there is none other than Mayuki herself, baseball bat in hand. No way. You're the one who invited me up here?
私の字を忘れたの？
No, genius, did you forget what my handwriting looks like? Oh, right. Up of everything else. She's a master of calligraphy, too, of course. As such, her handwriting is extremely distinctive. Wait. Then, how do you know it was a written invitation?
私ももらったから。
Because I got one, too. Holds up a sheet of paper. I can tell you the exact same stationery as mine. And that
手
means,
紙を書いた人間が何かを企んでるんでしょ？
can't imagine what she hopes to achieve by doing this. Ooh,
さあ。と
ooh
りあえず
indeed.
待ってみる？
Let's just wait and find out. Okay then. We stand there in silence, side by side, gazing out at the town. The clear autumn sky seems to stretch on inland. I feel like we need to talk about what happened yesterday. At the same time, it feels too personal somehow. It never used to be like this. In the past, we had more of a playful relationship. We had no trouble teasing or joking with each other. Can't go back to the way we were. In the distance, I hear the crackle of a baseball bat. That reminds me, why did you bring the bat?
釣りするから。
To practice my
演
swing?
劇の練習。ソフトボールが題材なの。
For my next performance, plays about softball. Interesting. Come to think of it, she was carrying one yesterday too. You're really dedicated,
2
huh?
年で主役を務めるから。先輩のプレッシャーがね。
Well, as a second year, I did kind of steal the lead role from the older students, so now I need to learn it. I'm impressed. I close my eyes. In the past, we often go play at the local indoor batting cage. I remember her long hair fluttering with the motion of a perfect, beautiful swing. You're lying, aren't
何
you?
の？
About what? You need to practice. You're already a
買い
pro.
かぶりだわ。
I think you overestimate me. Doubt it. You had that bat with you yesterday, too, didn't you? There's no way she's bringing a baseball bat to a romantic rendezvous just because she has more tact than that. Actually, now that I think about it, I remember hearing that she used to use a bat to defend herself from particular aggressive admirers. Supposedly, the guy came close to spending the rest of his life in a wheelchair. Jesus, girl. Jesus. At the time, I thought it was just another overblown rumor. But where there's smoke, there's fire, or so they say. Is it for self
ま
defense?
あそういう側面もあるけど
I mean, practically, yeah. Alright, well, let's try not to kill anyone with that thing. Shut up. Yuki pouts. She would never let this side of her show in front of our classmates. But this is the real her.
私だって
Only
怖いの
human. I get scared sometimes. I don't blame her for keeping her guard up around random guys. Rooftop door is the only exit. If it got locked, she'd be trapped, and just like that, her perfect reputation would be destroyed overnight. Looking at her face, I can still see traces of the girl I used to know.
相
Sorry,
変わらずね鋭いんだか鈍いんだか
you haven't changed a bit. I can tell you're really smart. I can tell you haven't changed a bit. I can't tell if you're really smart or really dense. My bad.
別に諦めたわよとっくの昔に
It's fine. I gave up on you years ago. True. We gave up on each other a long time ago.
それにしてもまだかしら
Funny, our mysterious letter writer sure is taking her sweet time to get up here. Geez, can't imagine why. We exchanged sarcastic quips. Feel a bit more comfortable now that I know the old her isn't completely gone. That makes it easier to work up the courage to talk to her. Listen, about yesterday?
昨日の
Yesterday?
あれね
Oh, right, that. That was all an act, right? Help me get out of that
そう
jam.
なのよ新一嫌がってたでしょ
Of course, you look like you were really freaked out. Yeah, it totally threw me for a loop. I mean, I barely even know her. Thank you for showing up when you did.
う
Seriously.
ん私が何をしたわけでもないし
No need to thank me. I hardly did a thing. She stares at the ground, letting her guard down in a way that would be unthinkable in front of anyone else. For a moment, then once she's calm, I asked her again. That love confession was all an act, right?
うん
Right.
間違いだから忘れて
It wasn't real. Just forget it. Alright, I will. There's an unspoken agreement between us. Two of us are old friends and nothing more. I have to maintain my distance from her. That much is crucial.
でも向こうさんって変
And that Murata-san, there is something else. As she steers the conversation back into safe
電
territory.
波っていう噂本当だわ
I guess the rumors are true. She's nuttier than a fruitcake. A bad case of gamer
何
brain.
それ
Heck is gamer brain? When you start to confuse video games with reality.
最悪
I hate that. Her tone sharpened
だから
suddenly.
いつもあんな態度なの
Is that why she always behaves the way she
いつ
does?
も他人事っていうか
She doesn't
俺
seem
の
to
ここにあらずっていうか
she doesn't seem to care about anything, or at least she never seems to pay much
見てい
attention.
てイライラするのよね
honestly infuriates me. Yuki's the type to always put 100% into everything she does. So it makes sense that she wouldn't get along well with someone as absent-minded as Miracle. Come on, don't be so hard on her. Getting a poor grip on reality can't exactly be easy for her either, you know. That's not
この
true.
声は
Who's there? Who do you think? Miracle. Like yesterday, she's standing up on the roof of the stairs. You've been here the whole time?
現実と虚構区別ついてるの。
Marie can tell the difference between reality and
この世
fiction.
界はゲーム。
This world is a
恋
game,
は攻略ヒロイン。
and Marie is a romantic
ま
option.
たその話。
Not this nonsense
証
again.
拠を見せてもらいたいわね。
Let's see your proof
証
then.
拠
Proof.
うん。
Tilts her head, puzzled. Boop boop. Then she starts to pull down her
ちょっと
skirt.
何してるのよ。
Stop right there. What on earth do you think you're doing?
モザイクかかるの。
I would get naked, then our world would fade to black. Yeah, I seriously doubt
や
that.
めなさいよ。恥ずかし
Don't
くない
you?
の？
Don't you dare! Have you no
な
shame?
の？
What's shameful about it? You seriously don't know? Surely she's got to have at least some common sense, right?
とにかく脱ぐのはやめて。
Whatever, just keep your clothes on for God's sake. Gertrude falls in silence as if lost in thought. Okay,
別の証拠なの。
different proof then. Takes your cell phone out of her
神
pocket.
様。
God?
神様？
God.
そうなの。ギャルゲーの神様なの。
Yes. The god of visual
この
novels.
世界はゲームなの。プログラ
This
ムなの。
this world is a video game, a
だ
program,
からアップデートできるの。
and programs can be patched. What's that supposed to
世
mean?
界を変えるの。
The world will
だっ
change.
たら奇跡の一つでも見せてもらいたいわね。
Oh yeah? Show us a miracle then, would you?
Hi.
Got it. Marshall nods absently and raises her phone into the air. I have a feeling I know who she's calling. Here we go again. Boop 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 boop. Boop 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 boop.
向こうさん、何してるの？
Marshall-san, what are you doing? I think she's calling God.
神様って電話番号あるの？
Since when does God have a phone number? Since never, as far as I know.
ないわよね。
Yeah, didn't think so. Boop 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 boop. Boop 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 boop. As usual, God shows no signs of picking up. Nevertheless, Yuriko keeps trying.
だんだんしんどくなってきたわ。
This point just hurts to
できること
watch.
やるの？
You done yet? Not until he answers, probably. Knowing Murder seems like the obvious conclusion. That would explain why she suddenly collapsed yesterday.
彼女、家族と仲が悪いんだっけ？
Heard she has a complicated family situation. Does
家
she?
に帰らないで外で泊まり歩いてるとか。
Supposedly she never goes home. Sleeps in a different bed every night.
誰のところに泊まってるのかは知らないけど。
Whose bed though? I'm not sure. Back in my mind, I remember Yukitaro told me earlier the rumors of her sleeping around. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Hey, marker crew. Boop. Maybe your phone doesn't get service up here? Or I don't know. Maybe God's a little busy right now? Boop, boop. Think so? Maybe he doesn't have enough battery power. Get down from there, would you? You want to talk to us, right? 3, 2, 1. Hey, don't jump from up there. Boop, boop. Why not? Oh my god. Because it's not safe, genius. I should survive this long not knowing these things. Just use the ladder, please. Got it. She proceeds to climb down a little more recklessly than I would have liked. The ladder. Like, how bad can it really be? Finally, the three of us are standing on even ground. So why did you ask us to meet up here? What? Wait, they're not me. You wrote those letters, didn't you? Uh-huh. Well then, first things first, let's make this clear, as you may or may not have already heard. Everything that happened yesterday was a total misunderstanding. Nietzsche and I are old friends, that's all. Nothing more, nothing less. Nothing romantic between. Yeah. It's for the best. Got it. What is it? Plan A. Friendship mission. What? Aoi, Miyuki, and Shinichi. We'll all be friends. Okay. No, sure, let's be nice to her. Sure, that sounds nice. Really? Maybe she has a couple of decent friends to hang out with. She wouldn't act out like this. You have to count me out, though. They say men and women can't be friends. But maybe you and Miyuki could. I refuse. Feel that you and I are fundamentally incompatible. Looks like that's a hard no. Still, she's right. I can't imagine the two of them getting along very well. Got it. Plan B. She holds up her cell phone in the air. What the? What exactly did you just do? Photo mission. I'll send this to the whole class. You blackmailing us? Boop boop. Is that bad? The look on her face is perfectly innocent. Come on, Miyuki, explain it to her. Knock yourself out, man. Are you serious? I mean, it's true, Shinichi and I were up here together. Maybe to give some people the wrong idea, but I can clear that up with them no problem. If anything, being friends with someone like you would be more embarrassing. You know what? Let me say 2 things. 1. You're free to try all you like, but unless you make some serious changes, you'll never stand a chance at making any friends. 2. Don't call me Miyuki. That's final. With that, Yuki strays off to the door and down the stairs. Meanwhile, I feel myself unclench. I know she wasn't shouting at me, but still.
かっこいいの。
She's so cool. You, really march to the beat of your own drum, huh?
ルル
Boop boop. Yuki tilts her head. She looks confused at a regular occurrence for
バイ
her.
バイ。
Bye bye. Where are you going?
教室。
Classroom. She's seriously intent on showing everyone that photo? Yuki's gonna get mad, you know.
どうしてなの？
Why?
許可あるの。
He gave permission. She seriously has no clue, does she? You're trying to get me and Miyuki together in the first
主
place.
人公メインヒロインと結ばれるの。
The protagonist needs to end up with the main
結
heroine.
ばれないのは変なの。
Wouldn't make sense
アップ
otherwise.
デートするの。
So, Aoi requests an update patch. There you go with your dating sim nonsense
それじ
again.
ゃあ
Let me go now. Hold it.
ルル
Boop boop. Mercer's expression changes slightly, almost conceivably. Meanwhile, I'm a little shocked that I yelled after her just now. Obviously, I don't want her to show that photo to anyone. Not when I'm finally starting to enjoy my life as the class wallflower. Rumors start to spread that a particular nobody like me tried to confess my love to the Queen Bee Miyuki. The mere thought of it has me on edge already. That must be why I yelled after Miracle to stop that from happening, right? Look, didn't you just ask her to be your friend? Isn't that what you want,
友達
friend? She tilts her head again as if to consider the merits of the word.
葵本当は友達よくわからないの。
Ari really doesn't understand friends. Think back to her address book with its single entry. Alright, tell you what. Take my phone out of my pocket. Let's trade email addresses. First up to making friends. Cool?
アドレス交換
Trade email addresses? Ready?
どうやるの？
How do I do it? Oh, right. Obviously, never done this before. First, you open this menu. Okay, now to send me an email. What the? I tried to send myself an email using her phone, but it won't send. You not have service up here? That's so weird. My phone's getting full bars. Fun fact, the bars only mean how close you are to a cell tower. Nothing else.
交換できないの？
Doesn't this mean we can't trade? For some reason, I sensed sadness in her blank expression. Thinking quickly, I shooed her a reassuring smile. Don't worry, we can just do it manually here. I enter her phone number and email address into my contact list. Then I show it to her just in case. Is this correct?
間違いないの。
Uh-huh. Moment of silence passes as she stares back and forth between our phones. What's wrong?
はい
Got it. She raises her hand.
これで友達なの？
Make us friends? Yeah, I'd say so. Once you're in each other's phones, you're pretty much friends.
新一と葵友達？
Ichi and Aoi are friends? Yep. You and I are officially friends now.
友達
Friends? Nurture stares puzzledly at the new addition in her address book. A long moment passes. Starts to feel like time has stopped around us. Probably head to class. Earth 2, Mercury, you listening?
はい
Got it. Once again, her hand shoots straight up into the air.
友達なら葵は葵って呼ぶの。
Now that we're friends, you should call me Aoi. Whoa, I'm not sure about that. It's a little too personal, too soon.
ダメなの？
Is that bad? Can't say no to that face. Alright. Feeling a little awkward, I clear my throat. Let's go, Aoi.
わかったの、新一。
Good thing, Shinichi. Alright, I think that's where we're gonna call it here. And this episode a little longer than normal, but once we start getting into it here, this is just an initial showing off of the game here and what to expect. There's going to be more, obviously. It's only the first hour of the game, so yeah. Hope to see you all here next time.